Good morning. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Yes! That's my favorite day. So, quickly, I wanted to kind of share with you what it is that I do in my morning routine. I think that it's really important to give ourselves a nice little self-massage. But also, whenever we're brushing our teeth, I think it's important to have that intention behind brushing our teeth. We're not just doing it in autopilot, but we're really thinking about it. You know, we're feeling it. We're feeling the sensation and the motion of the toothbrush on our teeth and brushing against our tongue, and our tongue, you know, kind of guiding the toothbrush in the direction that we want it to. I think that that is really important for us because we get so stuck in default mode, which is autopilot, that we're not mindful, we're not connecting. And I think first thing in the morning, you know, with a routine is a perfect time for us to be able to do that. So after I wash my face, I do that with warm water, and I use a washcloth. And I've been using this tea tree with mint body wash because it's free of parabens and sulfates and dyes and gluten, and it's pretty good stuff. I actually get it from Walmart, so I hate like promoting Walmart in any way, but it's there, so it's convenient. Anyway, I after washing my face with warm water, just will rinse that off, and then I made this this blend, essential oil blend, that is really good. It just makes my face feel so amazing, and it makes it shine. And like after my second child, I got like this weird kind of discoloration happening up in my forehead, and it's actually starting to go down. It's starting to tone out evenly, and I want to attribute that to the frankincense and geranium that's in this blend. I think, like I was telling you about a morning routine, consistency is everything. So if you stick with something, that's when you're really going to see the transformation. It's like anything else. Same with meditation, and that's another talk that I really like to get on next, because I have some amazing information that I think that all of you would benefit from when it comes to meditation. I know a lot of people struggle when it comes to being able to clear their minds, but on the contrary, it's that mind wandering that helps train your brain whenever you're retraining it to come back to the breath or back to your anchor, that really hones into the whole transformation aspect of meditation in the first place. So back to off tangent, back to what we were talking about. I'm just using like a little facial pad. I was having gauze pads, but like I finally got my facial pads. So just a face pad, and after my face is clean and patted dry, then I'm taking just a little bit of this. Oh, and so the Melaleuca is going to be antibacterial. The patchouli is a grounding oil, and it also is amazing smelling. It's a base note, so it's really good with any kind of floral notes or citrus notes. And then, so frankincense kind of has a little bit of a citrus note, and then the geranium has more of a floral note. The copaiba is good for your nervous system. It's also good for regenerating cellular growth. So I think that it's going to help with toning, and it's also been in several different beauty products. So different perfumes, different facial cleansers, like all kinds of things. So I really feel the benefit of all of these together, and the carrier oil that I'm using is almond oil. So after I rub it on my face with the pad, then I leave it here for 10 minutes, which is what I'm doing now. And then once that 10 minutes is over, I'm going to take cold water, and I'm going to just lightly let it sit over my face. What that's going to do is vasoconstrict, so now it's going to close the pores and allow them to close up, so that like any of the bacteria that throughout the day doesn't like kind of get in there, even right now. So as long as you're just sitting and you're not really doing much, and you just let it do its thing, and then after 10 minutes you're just gonna rinse with cool water. What I do personally is I let that the water just air dry on my face, and it feels really good afterwards, like super hydrated. while I let that sit like that, I'll grab my toothbrush. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to make a homemade toothpaste. But in the interim, where's my toothpaste? Oh, I'm like, where the heck is my toothpaste? For, I don't know, since 2015, I've been using Oramir. It's a mint-free toothpaste that is an Ayurvedic herbal blend, and it's got like neem oil in it, and like it says, it's got like chalk. I don't know if you know that you could use chalk as a cleanser for your teeth, but you can. And there's like glycerin, so that's just vegetable oil, and water, that neem. There's pilu, which is like, how do I explain pilu? It's just another type of like herb from a tree. And then there's licorice root, so it tastes pretty licoricey. And then there's pomegranate rind in it, which is new. That it wasn't something that they had in there before. There's rose apple, clove, and clove is like I think really important for our teeth. And like if you have any kind of like gum issue, then it really helps work into the gum, and there's an active ingredient in clove that kind of helps numb it. It's like a numbing agent. So if you have like pain in your teeth, clove oil is a really good one, and doTERRA has one that I just got. So I'm going to be doing like so I put this clove oil, and I'll show you in like an oil pulling blend, and that's what I use after I brush my teeth. And I also will tongue scrape. So a tongue scraper. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but now you have. So after I brush my teeth, and like I brush my tongue too while I'm brushing my teeth. So it would appear that my tongue is clean, right? But when you use a tongue scraper, you really see how much bacteria stays on your tongue after you brush your teeth. That's all bacteria. So when you tongue scrape, you're taking off bacteria, which is also toxins that have been sitting there overnight developing. And it's just one more way to purify your body in the morning. So after that, see, my face is still drying, but it's almost completely dry, and it feels super hydrated right now because I don't let what I put on it, like I don't dry what I put on my face. So what I'm going to do now is what's called oil pulling, and I take a tablespoon, and I don't fill the whole tablespoon up with coconut oil, but I'm using this unfractionated coconut oil that is just, it's a food grade coconut oil, right? And I'm going to put that, like this much coconut oil on there. Now what I'm going to add to this are some essential oils. So I'm putting spearmint from doTERRA in here, and I'm going to put 2 drops only. Okay, so the spearmint is going to give it kind of that natural toothpaste flavor, so it's going to freshen my breath, but it's not going to be super strong like a peppermint. It's going to be a little bit lighter of a blend. It also has other properties too, like uplifting properties. Spearmint is amazing. It's also good for focus. Wild orange is a natural teeth whitener, as well as super enhancing with flavor and that citrus note with clove, which is more of an earthy note, and herby note and grounding note is really going to help. So now this is On Guard. On Guard is really good for the mouth, antibacterial properties. This also has the wild orange in it. And then the last thing that I put in there is just a little bit of clove, which I'm talking, so this is going a lot slower than I usually have it, and I'm losing some stuff. So that I'm putting like it looked like 2 drops of everything on here. And then I just put it in my mouth. I'm swishing, and I swish for about 2 minutes, and then I just spit it out, rinse my mouth out with water, spit that out, and I'm done. Mm-hmm. As you can see, you see the color in there? That just took more bacteria, more toxins from my mouth. And my teeth have like started to darken, and I think that it's because of the coffee that I'm drinking in the mornings. So I really want to get them whiter, and I've noticed that with the oil pulling, it's like instantly my teeth are more white. Also, my mouth feels so fresh right now, and it stays that way throughout the day. So yes, that is a really good established morning routine. And then also dry brushing before getting in the shower is really important because it stimulates the lymph nodes, the lymphatic system, which is like where all of your immune cells kind of transport through. So like your glands, like that's where your doctor will feel when you're sick. They'll feel like your gland right here to feel if they're swollen, and that just tells them that that your immune system is activated because of some sort of pathogen that's in your system. So it really helps with that. It helps with moving the blood around, circulating, and it keeps your skin like super supple and red and rosy and pretty and nice. And you know, you're taking off even more excess toxins. You're taking off excess keratinocytes that don't need to be on your skin, which are dead skin cells. So yeah, and if you do this regularly, even if it's not like every single day that you're dry brushing, you're gonna really notice a difference. Not only getting just being well and maintaining wellness and not like getting sick on like when everybody else is getting sick during the season, you're just gonna feel better all around. Another thing about oil pulling, I love that my lips feel so good afterwards because of the coconut oil. So I hope that helps you, and I hope that somehow, some way, you too will hopefully like get into some sort of a routine where you're disciplining yourself and staying consistent with it, because that is so important to life, and being mindful of everything that we're doing, right? Have a good day. Bye, love.